Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about the Biospeed BB from 361 degrees. So retail price is $169 on their official site. I'll leave you a link to check it out in the description box. 361 makes a lot of mismatched colorways like this light blue and pink reverse colorway. Quite a few other ones available. There's a duck colorway with green and yellow. The duck's last name is also Liu, by the way. I think the colors are random. Like I have blue on the left and pink on the right. Your pair could come with pink on the left and blue on the right. Interesting. Anyways, ever since the first time I put these on feet, till this day, it really reminds me of another shoe. Is that a good or bad thing? We'll find out. Some said GT cut vibes. I didn't really see that, but if you look at the back end of the midsole, close up, a little bit, I guess. As to how the Biospeed BB performs on the court, for cushion, this is a very bouncy setup. That's for sure the highlight of this midsole. Similar to what Wei did on some of their shoes, here they sandwich the carbon fiber plate in between the foam. This prevents the shoe from being too bottom heavy. Deliciousness is still guaranteed, especially in the heel. As you can see from the exposed part on the bottom, the carbon fiber plate, they call it quick bone. It goes from the midfoot section to the forefoot. So the responsiveness comes from both the foam and the plate. Great setup. Comparable to the amount of bounce back and heel compression from the GT Cut 3, yes. For how light it is, the cushion and bounciness are just incredible. US size 10.5 is below 360 grams, and that makes it easily the lightest basketball shoe from the brand, from 361 degrees. So for this aspect, super bouncy, excellent cushion, plus you'll feel very quick in these. Court feel isn't great, however, not the low to the ground type, nope. Traction is another highlight because according to what it says on their site, this is the first shoe from the brand that features their RPU also. The other one is the Joker 1 GT, not the regular Joker 1. So not a traditional rubber also. We can think about the GCU by Li Ning and Wade. They're basically the same concept. The difference on the Biospeed BB is that this is not nearly as squeaky, but that's more so just a sound effect. Grip is easily top tier, very sticky. This stops you hard on an indoor court, regardless of the dust condition. Based on the sturdiness and texture, I think this would be fine for outdoor use too. Durability should be okay. It does not feel soft, but so far I've only used mine indoors, and it's fantastic indoors. 9.5 out of 10 for traction. With the fit, this is a standard true to size fit based on my experience. To save some time, there's not really anything special to know about sizing. You can safely go ahead with your normal sneaker size. Don't have the size up or down. Average width, toe box is a little bit on the snug side, but luckily it's not too pointy. Everything else falls within the normal range. I gotta point out that similar to their Joker 1, the regular version, this shoe is not very friendly for flat footers. As someone with extremely flat feet, I could feel my feet protruding out to the side quite a bit, especially on the medial side. Not because it's too narrow in the midfoot, just not the best containment. I get tired or my feet feel sore rather quickly. Some other small stuff, the laces are too long. That I didn't like, but I like the little padding inside. It reminds me of the Achilles cushion pod on the Harden Volume 6. Anti-slippery too. Moving on to the material and support, this is where the issue comes in. Well, material is more so just their usual stuff. Kind of plasticky still, but no pinching or anywhere hurting my feet, so that's fine. It gets a pass. It's very lightweight and breathable. The problem is stability. What I mean is that the upper feels slanted at times, shaky. Let's say I'm planting my feet on a hard pivot or landing from a bigger jump. Even transitioning from front to back is quite unstable. And I think that's something that most players can feel. So the flat feet part, that's more so a me problem. The stability issue should turn out to be common, especially given such an explosive midsole setup. The upper body of the shoe just can't catch up. If you rely on your speed all the time, you might be able to outrun the reaction time, so you don't feel it as much. I think this could be great for volleyball. For me, stability is bad. I just gotta warn you about that. Overall, to summarize my experience with the Biospeed BB, yes, it is a fast, bouncy, responsive, and lightweight shoe, but stability is a pretty big problem here. Not very good for flat footers like myself. Your feet can feel shaky inside at times. Containment is meh, to be honest. So for a comparison, or as a reference for you to consider, this shoe almost feels exactly like the Shadow 6, like a more loaded version of it. The fit and width, how the midsole is guarded by the plastic outer shell, even the underfoot cushion, like in the heel, kind of. Weight, you name it. I might not be able to tell which is which if I was to put one on each foot. Same problem also, and that is a fairly unstable upper. Very noticeable problem to me. But the Shadow 6 is one of Waveway's cheaper models. This is one of the more expensive options from 361. Stability is pretty much the only problem because everything else is there. Traction with this RPU also, the nice spring effect with the carbon fiber plate, those are superior. Most importantly, let me know how you feel about the Biospeed BB down in the comments. I've seen people both in and outside of China rank these very high among other hoop shoes. Personally, I wouldn't have said so, based on my own experience. Suppose these are already on sale, close to half price, or you can get a delicious deal wherever you are. I can totally forget about the stability problem. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.